We're upgrading our $30,000 fiber optic network not to just 10 gigs, not to just 25 gigs, hell, not even 40 gigs. We're going the whole way to 100 gigabits per second. Thanks to Flytec Computers, we're able to really push through that bandwidth. But before we jump straight to 100 gigs, we have to start small. So we're actually updating our firewall, which is going to be a Ubiquiti, a Dream Machine Special Edition. I want to show you though what we all got in to make this happen. So to make this happen, we actually got in 10 of these 25 gig transceivers, and what these will do is actually provide us the ability to have 25 gig handoffs and to also assist on the back end. Trying to see if we can get this here to maybe just focus for a second. But this is our 25 gig base, 850 NM for 100 meters. We have 10 of these. We also have in some brand new 100 gig. So when you look there, 100 gig base, 850 NM, 100 meters, and we have 2 of these. We also have in 4 of these Arista 40 gig. These are 40 gig transceivers, MPO mounts. We have a bunch of fiber, and we even have the beast of PCIe. These are some single port Mellanox ConnectX 5s, and these are 100 gig NICs. But we're not done, because not only do we have the Dream Machine SE, no, we don't just have that. We also have Nano HDs as well. The best part is Flytec Computers, they're based out of Miami, Florida. They're an official MikroTik and Ubiquiti dealer. These are so cheap, and you can actually get a free router through Flytec Computers. If you get 5 of the Nano HDs, you get a UDM for free. If you get 8 Nano HDs, you get a UDM Pro for free. And for just $100 more, you can upgrade to the UDM SE. So that's 8 Nano HDs plus a free UDM SE for less than $1,200. Now the sale doesn't last, forever. If you want to, you got to go down to flytechcomputers.com. They're based out of Florida. It's not, you're not dealing with shipping from China or anything like that. Plus, you get Nano HDs. These are amazing. But we also have some additional PDUs. So we're going to be installing some PDUs. We have our 100 gig switch that we have. This is the CRS 510 from MikroTik. Plus, we also have, oh man, this is huge. We also have a CCR 2216, which is the flagship new router from MikroTik. Absolutely fantastic. So first I wanted to say I picked up some of these 6-inch Cat 6 cables. We're actually going to be installing a patch panel to make it look super clean. You're about to see that a little bit later in the video. But we're going to see what's all included with the Dream Machine Special Edition. As we open this up here, sorry that you just saw an elbow. But this appears to have, this is appearing to be the shipping box for the UDM SE. The UDM Pro, when I bought my UDM Pro that we're upgrading from, it just came in this box. So we here have this. This is the Unify Dream Machine Special Edition. The nice thing about this is you have ports 1 and 2 being PoE plus, Power over Ethernet plus, then you have regular Power over Ethernet. So if you get an 8 access points through flytechcomputers.com, you can power all 8 access points directly from the SE. It also has 10 gig in and 10 gig out, plus a 2.5 gig port. If you don't have fiber, you can honestly just roll with the 2.5 gig and get that multi-gig speed. There's a little pull tab here. You pull this, that now busts the seal, just fine. And there it is. This opens up here. Super awesome, very, very nice. We're gonna see what's in here as soon as you open this up. You are given a get started guide, a very nice braided power cord. Look at this, a very nice braided power cord, and there is the American plug style. We have our, should be hardware. I believe this is your hardware, which is feet if you want feet, your rack mount screws, and then your screws to screw in the rack ears themselves, which are right here. These will be installed on the ends of the router, so that way it can be rack mounted. And that is all that you need in this. And then the best part of them all is looking inside and seeing the UDM. So as we begin here, this foam is very nice, and it's usable. So for example, you can do that and then it expands. This is cool if you have OCD or ADHD. Yeah, you'll love it. Absolutely love it. It was worth it just for this alone. If you have ADHD, you are just like, wow. Make sure you don't drop your brand new router. But we have this. And now we just gotta see how you actually, oh, back here. On the very back bottom, here is how you open it up right here. Oh, it's so satisfying. It's so satisfying. But what we are going to have is back here. Oh, there's a lock, unlock, lock and unlock. So that's a little bit different. On the UDM Pro, you can actually lock the power cable in. And if we look here, I did not know this, there's actually a slot right there. So that way, when this is plugged in, it locks it. So for example, it's unlocked, push it in, it's now locked in. You can't pull it out whatsoever until you push in, you unlock, and then there it is. So that's a little new from the UDM Pro. The other differences involve this. This has a 128 gig SSD, but that is internal. The SSD is internal inside. This, you can add in a compatible 3.5 inch drive if you choose to, and this could be used for NVR storage or anything of such. I always like to peel off the stickers that come with devices because I have seen people leave them on and they get so hot and they just basically are forever stuck on there. But you have your Power over Ethernet plus regular 3D6, 2.5 gig WAN, and 10 gig SFP plus. So that is this router. Coming up next is the Nano HD. Now this here is a access point that can be powered over Ethernet, which is absolutely great when paired with the UDM SE I got from Flytec Computers. This is absolutely awesome. I have not used their Wi-Fi products, so this is very interesting. We open it up. This is first time of me seeing this, so there's that. So this appears to be the device, and it pops out of the plastic. It has this very nice rubber feel to it. It has a very nice rubber feel. I do know there's LEDs in there, I believe. And then in the back here, we have our 1 gig port. This should pop right off. You have a 1 gig RJ45 port. You basically screw this into a wall, into a ceiling. And then what you do from there is you line up the process here like so. You line it up so the Ubiquiti should be facing down towards you or towards you. You get that, you hear it click, and then you just pop. And then when you hear that pop, you're good to go. And then you just have to take like a screwdriver or something to be able to get that out. That's perfectly fine for me. Here we have the access point, and it shows you how to basically hook it up. Here we have a piece of metal, which I'm not 100% sure on what to do with. I'm not too sure, but they give you this. I'm sure we'll find out. They also include a Ubiquiti power over Ethernet adapter, 1 gig in, 1 gig out, and this will apply power. There's a power cord in here if you need it. This is if you do not get the Dream Machine SE. If you get the Dream Machine Pro or even the UDM, you'll have to use these power over Ethernet adapters. But with the UDM SE and the deal that you have through the, Flytec, you might as well just go with the eight of them and get the power over Ethernet for sure. And we have our screws and bolts and all of the like here that we'll be installing with this access point. So this is what we have for the Ubiquiti. Super, super cool to be able to see how this actually all works. I see a lot of people always going on about how awesome the Ubiquiti Wi-Fi is. So we are about to experience firsthand how awesome the Wi-Fi truly is. We are currently upstairs in our network operations center here in the studio. And what we have here, we have our demarcation box in addition to our fiber demarcation box. What this allows is up to 48 pairs to come into this box, and we can terminate them into different NNIs. Inside of here, we do have our main upstream and secondary upstream NNI, in addition to our core router, which will be being moved into a new network stack. We're going to be replacing this USW Pro switch and the UDM Pro with the UDM SE. So let's get ready. We are officially done with the Ubiquiti install. The MikroTik is going to be coming next, but what I have done is moved our power front facing. I also added in a 24-port pass-through from iWillLink. I also installed the Dream Machine SE, and then next we're going to be adding in the hotspot, the Wi-Fi access point up above. But this is absolutely beautiful, guys. As you can see here, it's nice, it's sturdy, and I got these 6-inch pass-through cables. It looks absolutely fantastic thanks to Flytec Computers. If you like this sort of content, be sure to hit the subscribe button and leave any questions in the comments section down below. This video was made possible thanks to Flytec Computers. Flytec Computers, based out of Doral, Florida, is your #1 source for Ubiquiti and MikroTik products. Like I said, you can pick up a free Ubiquiti router depending on the quantity of Nano HD access points that you buy. Be sure to visit flyteccomputers.com, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next part of this series.